Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in beautiful Austrian Alps in Geistal. So we are continuing exactly where we left off previously, and that just means that I gotta start unfolding the instruments of mowing. Yeah, that sounds like we have a surgical type of equipment, but no, we don't. Alright, both mowers are on. So I'm gonna start this episode with a bit of a time-lapse, mowing both the fields, then we're gonna go to the windrowing, and then at the latest we're gonna take everything off the fields and put it into the barn. So we have everything nice and collected before the rain comes at around 4, maybe 5 p.m. So we still have plenty of time, and with this setup, the mowing builds really quickly. And look at the yield again. Hey! Clover is my favorite type of grass. And I've heard the cows like it also. So, without any further delay, I'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, well, this is one field Windroad, and I have called for help. Nobody could join me previously, but we're gonna have a bit of lunch right now, and in the meantime Mr. Matthias is gonna help us windrow the remaining two fields. So after lunch we can actually go into the Steyr and start picking up this beautiful, beautiful crop. But as said previously, the Rigitrack is an absolute unit. Absolute piece of machine. And I adore it. All the things, the maneuverability, the horsepower, everything. We barely even put it into the orange range of engine load, so yeah, that's a good thing. Alright. We might have missed a few tufts here and there, and I ain't gonna be too fussed about it because we have plenty of hay. So yeah, let's get something to eat, and then we're gonna swap seats and try to collect everything off the fields before the rain comes. It's 1:10 p.m. so we have about I think we got a shabby 4 hours. Alright. Hoo-wee. An absolute unit. So I'll be right back in a second. Alrighty, lunch all taken care of, and we just got paid 17,708 for the old forage wagon. And now, ladies and gents, it's time. It's time to use the Agrar HL44. Before I jump into the Steyr, I do wanna wrap my barn here for unloading. Get the blower going and everything else. Beautiful. Let's get this party started. It really looks like a proper hill climber. Okay, let's get my seat all set up. Man, oh man. Feels so much different doing the foraging with this one, with the big Steyr. We used to use the old Mercedes or the Fendt. So let's see how this goes. Look at the forage wagon go. It stopped throwing everything in now. And I gotta remember not to jackknife when the trailer is running the PTO, because we just might do some damage to everything. We want to pick everything up. It's also one of the things I like when I'm picking up stuff on the ground. fast. Let's go with 10 kilometers an hour, why don't we? Maybe 7 is better. Okay, so we'd be about halfway to full capacity of the old trailer right now. So this will take us much longer to fill up. You know what will help? If we'd had some special kind of PTO that wouldn't be as affected by the angle between the tractor and between the trailer. I guess that would help a lot because we could make sharper turns. Otherwise, yeah, excuse me, feels pretty good. We jackknife it. Oh, look at that. We are already over the capacity of the old trailer. And we still keep going. I already got used to the rigid track steering, so this one feels like we're turning a boat around. Yeah. And grab this. Yeah, we can go a bit faster over here. It's not such a hard incline. Pretty good, pretty good. So we have an automatic stop built into the trailer, and it seems like we have reached the full capacity of it. Yeah, and weight-wise, we are not extremely loaded, from 7.2 tons from the bare tractor to 15.1. I think we're doing pretty good. The visibility to reverse is slightly worse than it was before. We can go by feeling. Okay. Let's start emptying out. Let's go see how that looks from the outside. Perfect. Straight into the blower. Okay, first load done. Now I'm guessing I'm gonna make at least one more load from this field over here. And then possibly some more from the field down there. So cool to see the knives throwing grass in the beginning when the trailer is empty. Yeah, but it is a fairly big setup for the area here. I hope I haven't made a mistake buying all this equipment. Okay. I wonder if the pickup is gonna take everything in. Because every now and then we had made a bit of a wider windrow. Alright, so I'm gonna try and collect most of the steepest incline going downwards. So let's just continue on this side. I don't think we're gonna fit everything in the trailer. So yeah, we would have to be emptying out again, probably for the third time now. So I guess it was worth getting this massive storage wagon. Brother. Or maybe we will, actually. Might be cutting it close. Yeah, cutting it close. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to come back. So a good thing is that when we come down here we can go down onto the main road and skip onto the meadow that's currently being worked by Mr. Matthias, our dear brother. And we can collect whatever we can fit in the trailer still and shorten one of the trips a bit. In anyway, father is feeling better, but we'll probably have to stay for a while longer, possibly until January, maybe February, until everything is taken care of on the farm and he's strong enough to continue on his own, and then we can return back to our old boring lives. So hopefully, yeah, he's gonna be able to do everything he needs to. The prognosis at this very moment is very good, and he's gonna make a full recovery. But yeah, my personal goal for this time helping the father out is to get the farm where milk production is steady and we have a steady income to keep the farm afloat and maybe keep the farm even developing more than it's developing right now. So far we have updated a lot of the equipment, and I'm kind of personally proud for that, because you know, I don't know if you've listened to any vlogs that old farmers make, older, about how they always wanted to keep the farm afloat and how important it is for the new blood to come in and to continue the farm's legacy. And because you know, when you're doing something for 30, 40, 50, 60, even more years, you get put in some kind of a track, you know. You've always done it like this and you don't really innovate anymore, because every innovation takes effort. And when you've been doing things for God knows how long in one particular way, and possibly you're even tired, you don't really want to innovate much, you know. Well, at least most people don't. And this is why a lot of old farms are stagnating. But there are a few open-minded farmers here and there that actually let the young ones come in and do things their own way, try something new, implement new equipment, stuff like that, you know. And that usually keeps the farm alive and afloat, because times are changing, economies are changing, everything is changing, and it's really important to follow that change as much as you could. Otherwise you're just slowly dying. If you're not growing, you're actually shrinking. It's not that stagnation is not keeping everything as is, it's actually dying a very slow death. Alright. Well, I'm pretty happy with the pickup. As I've said, I have left a few pieces of hay here and there, but nothing to write home about. It's 3 p.m. We got bit less than 3 hours to take care of everything. So let's put the beacons on, let's go on the main road. Let's start picking up where Matthias is working. So let's see what he's doing. Yeah, he's almost done with this field. Perfect. Then there's only one at the top that we mowed, the second. And we are done with this day session. I can see he's enjoying the rigid track. Everybody's enjoying it. I wonder how Father will like it. That's... Oh. Jackknifed everything. Yeah, I know this is bad for the PDO, but just for a short time. For one short turn. Okay, and the trailer's full. Come on. We got 300 something horsepower. You can do it. If the old Mercedes could climb up, I know you can too. Well, in any case, I think I'm just gonna do a few action shots and turn the video back on when we are done with the hay session, because now you've seen all three things that we have going on today, and it's really not that interesting, I guess. Like quite a gathering of cows outside. As long as they're happy. Happy cows give a lot of milk, they're healthy. So yeah, we're encouraging all that. Why wouldn't we? And another full trailer of clover now. It has started raining about a minute ago. And we only have one more row and a tiny little bit over here at the top to pick up. So I guess we are safe, and I'm very happy with this. And even if the rest of the clover gets a bit wet, it should dissipate quite nicely in all that amount of clover that we dropped into this hay barn. So I'm feeling pretty confident. And with the smaller trailer we would definitely miss the rain deadline, because we would be driving a lot more. Oops. We would be spending a lot more time on the road transporting and emptying the trailer instead of getting it loaded up and stuff like that. I guess I'm a bit camera shy. I'm reversing like a noob. Okay. So yeah, it took us the whole day. But I'm happy that we actually made everything. That we mowed all the fields and put them in. I don't think they're gonna need any nitrogen because I believe we overfilled it. We over-fertilized. And I don't know if I'm hearing this correctly, but I think the tractor has some sort of a whine. Feels like something is wrong. I might have overcooked the turning with the PTO turned on. I've been trying to turn the trailer off and then on again when we align, but sometimes you just can't really fit the trailer in. So yeah, it might be the vibration in the PTO that we're hearing. Oh, low flying birds. Get out of the way. See, like this. This is actually too much of a turn for the PTO, but we still had to turn it on. Because we couldn't really fit the trailer in the row. We technically could fit it in, but we'd have to do a bit of back and forth. So considering we are getting so much grass off the fields, because the alfalfa storage is almost completely full, and dry clover is a lot less because we only have one field, but still we get quite a large amount. I think this was the third, maybe this is the fourth trailer. Can't remember, well, I wasn't paying attention that much, but yeah, considering this, we might turn another field into arable one and just forget about making that much hay. The one down at the apple trees might be a good arable because it's a fairly wide one. But this one is long and narrow. And I kind of feel that more of a square-like field is better for arable. I don't know. I might be mistaken. It might not even matter. But in any case, yeah, the Agra trailer really did its best. We have put it through its paces. And you know what I actually found out? There's made in Switzerland, or Swiss made, or something like that, written on the Agra trailer. Which now means that we have a few pieces of equipment, namely Rigitrack, that is also Swiss made. So yeah, we are upgrading with some very stable equipment, I guess. I wouldn't really say stable, but reliable, yeah. I think Swiss products are mainly known as reliable. Okay, so the last load going in. Yeah, perfect. So you can see 153,000 liters of dry alfalfa and 101,000 of dry clover. Now let me try and park this into this shed over there. Let's fold it up. Gonna make it much easier for us to actually see where we're going. Yeah, we cooked it. Alright, gonna be perfect. I think next time we are taking it out, we're gonna have to give it a wide berth. Awesome. So this is gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and join us next time where we continue with this adventure. Take care and goodbye.